the lying hamstring stretch. All you need is a wall and a floor. Very, very simple to do, but the key points here is to make sure that your hips remain on the floor, not elevated in the air. Again, your legs are nice and straight. Everyone's going to be at a different level for this, so let's check it out and I'll take you through it.
Starting sitting next to the wall, all right, hips on the floor, get as close as you can to the wall and then shimmy yourself across. And then from there, you're going to pivot around, lift your legs up onto the wall. Now, we want the knees to be locked out nice and straight here. So if your hamstrings are quite tight, you'll need to be a little bit further away from the wall. If your hamstrings are quite flexible, you should be able to get your bum on the wall with your lower back flat against the wall. All right, so the goal here is to have your legs nice and straight, toes pulled down towards your face. I'll set the timer. We're going to hang here for a minute. But again, if your hips are up off the floor, shuffle away from the wall and just settle in to a nice stretch. Okay, just actively pull your toes down towards your face. Again, it shouldn't be painful. Just have a nice stretch running up the back of the legs. If you are quite flexible, you can pull your foot off the wall and pull back towards you for a bit stronger of a stretch. Okay, or you can use a towel to wrap over the foot as well. I said, if you cannot get your bum to the wall with your legs straight, don't worry about trying to pull your legs off at all. Alright, so just nice and supported, using your breath the whole time, actively pushing the back of your legs towards the wall. So you can roll your ankles and play with your calf movements as well, but we want that nice pull through the back of the legs. So this is great as well because it just simply takes the weight off your feet and off your legs. And then from there, after a minute, we're going to slide your feet out wide. All right, so this is going to stretch the inside of the legs, making sure that your feet are quite level. And again, you got to try and let gravity do its things. All right, turning your pinky toes towards the wall. All right, a bit of Charlie Chaplin feet. Just sitting and breathing, let gravity do its thing. Again, we're going to be here for 60 seconds. Any burning sensations, bring your feet up back towards each other. Otherwise, it should be just a nice stretch, opening up the insides of the legs. So your lower back and hips should be on the floor. If your hips rose up when you took your feet out, just shimmy back a little bit more. And we're going to do 2 rounds of this, and we'll go back to our feet together shortly. 3, 2, 1. So you're going to slide your feet back together. It should be a little bit more comfortable now. So, yeah, if you can do it quite comfortably where you were, shuffle your hips closer to the wall. Otherwise, you can pull your feet back towards you a little bit more if your bum's already against the wall. But again, just opening up the backs of the legs, lower backs comfortably on the floor, chin neutral. Just enjoying this nice stretch. So it's not compulsory to pull your leg back over you. If you can get your legs up with your hips against the wall, do so. Otherwise, your goal firstly is to get to that 90-degree mark. So it's always important to maintain a range that you can hold without having to push yourself mentally. You want to feel the stretch. For another 3, 2, 1, and we're sliding back out. I should be able to get a little bit further. This is our last 60 seconds. Said, getting that stretch from the inside of the knee all the way up into the inside of the hip. Your goal is to really relax your feet and let gravity do its thing. All you have control over right now is your breath, so make sure you just in through the nose, long. 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, long and deep. All right. You're trying to benefit your body here, so let's not make it stressful. Opening up those hips. So great if you've been sitting all day, been for a long walk. 10 more seconds. Enjoy that last bit of the stretch. Bring your feet back together, and then it's a little roll to the side to get up.